Oh, that reminds me. Goof story? You want to hear a legit goofy story? Like, I know this sounds too simple, but I don't have the common sense. All right? I think we can all agree, I can admit to myself that there's a thing called common sense, and I do not have it. So I recently got new shoes yesterday. I don't know why I said recently when I said yesterday. I got new shoes yesterday. And as I was there, they had like an actual salesman talking to me. Instead of just me like perusing the shoes. And it was like, these are running shoes in the city. These are running shoes in the woods. You know, things like that. And I'm just, yeah, okay. And then he's like, well, this one's really good if you're mostly going to be in the city or on a treadmill or things like that. And I was like, yeah, you know, I'm going to be jogging a bit, you know, to make sure I stay, you know, a bit healthy. And I put them on and I step and it goes like, it has a massive curve up and the front of it like goes down. And I was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, well, it's not thick all the way through. And my friend goes, yeah, because thick all the way through is just like regular shoes. They're like just everyday shoes. They're not like running shoes or anything like that. They're supposed to do that so you can step off easier and they like makes you take way less of a load while running. Now I know a lot of you are like, well, no, duh. You probably knew this since you were 5. I did 6 effing years in the army and I did not know what a running shoe was. I had to do runs, timed runs for 6 years. And I did not know that you're supposed to wear a special shoe when you do that. I legit now understand, I think, why my ankles are so messed up. 6 years. None of my leadership, no one at like the military shoe store thing, no one told me that there is a special shoe when you're running that you should use to make it way easier and not hurt yourself as much. I'm legit annoyed at that fact. Yeah, ruck marches, you have to wear the boots and stuff. I'm talking about the PT test. There are shoes. I went and looked it up. Yeah, they kind of have those too that are authorized or whatever. There's just legit shoes you're supposed to wear. I just always kind of like did like just regular walking shoes. Trying to run around in those things, destroying my ankles. Having to struggle really hard. I couldn't figure out why I couldn't maintain the pace everyone. Oh yeah, no, I know that. At least I was told, like it was gone through like, hey, you know, this is like the posture and way you should run. But I didn't know there were shoes designed to work with that running style. I've like been trying to just push real hard. Apparently we're meant to sprint on the ball of the foot. Yeah, no. Basically, I've been boat slapping. I've been... like, I can't do it. I've apparently been boat slapping. Straight up, just more than slightly annoyed. All right, so we're setting up the 3rd series of rooms now. Wait, I forgot to count. There was 1 bedroom that could already be moved, right? Like one of these is empty and can be made into a bedroom. All right, I'm fine with this. I can get rid of a bed. We'll move that on up. Hey, I know. I'll put steel weights on my ankles like Goku. Crippling arthritis. No, you gotta do the One Punch Man exercise that like every physical training person ever is like, don't do that. Where he just does 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and like what, 10-mile run every day, or like 20 kilometer, like some crazy amount every day. And then everybody who does, like, all the fitness people are like, no, don't run that much. And also, that amount of push-ups is basically nothing. Ooh. Ha! That thing 64. Yes. What specifically are you trying to figure out how to make the mine carts work? Because there's a difference. There's the mine track system, the mine cart system, and the hauling route system. They all relate to mine carts, but they're different systems. Just have them run off the track. Don't put a track stop there. If they're going fast enough, especially around the corner, they'll just fall off. You can easily make them drop. But you, like, I think you might necessarily need a wall for them to, like, hit the wall and fall. Oh, I love it when the dwarves do the drowning. Nothing makes me prouder as a player than ordering something to be done and watching every single one of those idiots find a way to drown themselves. For, like, no reason. For no reason. Sometimes I think they just do it for fun. I think we can access all of those areas. 2, 3, 4. Hold on. Why was that one not right? Oh, it's because this is an inner one and I'm an idiot. Never mind, it was right. I'm just stupid. 2, 3, 4. This is the outer one. 4. Hold on. There we go. I am, but I'm trying to drop them down a hole and then continue the track forward. But no matter what I do below, I can't get the buggers to continue the track forward. Do it as a ramp. Like the track below. Don't have it be a track. Have it be like a ramp. Have it be a ramp track. You can go from nothing. You can glitch the cart forward just with track ramps. That's how the infinite booster glitch works. I see what you're saying. It falls into the square, but it's not on the track per se. I'm not sure about that one, actually. That's a good question. Hold on. Would they re-land on their own track? That's a good question. Yeah, furniture 30% and identical, but yeah. Automated propulsion. Have you done a roller? Like maybe, I don't know if a roller would work when they pop off. Impulse ramps, that's what we were discussing. We said when it falls down, it doesn't work. That's an impulse elevator. Is there a way to fall? Loading liquids, quirks, physics. When set the push between push. Yeah, I'm aware of all that. A to B works. I don't understand that one. Push from A to B. I see what you're saying. Numbers behind the scenes, blah, 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 blah. What about falling? Non-curving tracks are not correct. They don't tip back over without adjustments in track. Via sideways motion, blah, blah, blah. Tie to the south wall's point of the etc. Halts all motion. Track direction irrelevance. Yep. Valid and invalid ramps. Ramps function defined. Ramps accelerate and the acceleration. This is where players can exploit. There are 2 downhill exits to a ramp. on a ramp where only one exit, then a ramp provides no allowing the carts to travel up ramps without any loss of momentum except for the standard. Okay. Falling, here we go. Do not feel the effects. Ramp, is one as high as it is wide long due to acceleration, slower than ramps, and so it has to move ramp, or it should be partially. What the? This means a cart falling onto a track ramp is accelerated as if starting from the middle of the ramp, i.e. to the same speed, no matter how many Z levels it was dropped. As a consequence, the fall damage to passengers is also negated. Carts falling onto the floor can however cause damage to one tile of the floor to floor, while a thumper where carts are caused cart jumps. The fuck are you talking about? So how do you make it fall? Can fall through, up or down. They do not feel. Yep. If I'm understanding this right, you might need to do a roller or something. Because the problem is, okay, so what this is, it took me a sec. When your cart falls and hits a ramp, the ramp overwrites all momentum it had going beforehand. But if the cart wasn't already moving, which it's not because it now says momentum 0, it's not going to go. So you just need to create a way for the cart to physically actually be traveling down. I would have to test that. Hold on. And you're saying when you do it and they hit the ramp, and by the way, like it's a ramp with an exit, right? It's a ramp thing and has one exit, not two. They don't work off of two exits. That's not how a ramp cart works. Hold on, because I'm falling behind in this project. One exit going north. And you're sure that that exit going north is where the bottom of the ramp is, not up, not the top of the ramp, right? That can cause issues. It's kind of, from what I'm reading, it should work. Touching wall. Though to be fair, I did give it a quick read. It wasn't the smoothest and most detailed of reads. Hey, Sanctum, welcome to the stream. We've done some changes again. We do that a lot. Tune in next stream. We'll be completely fucking different. Actually, you're the one that goes through. You're the one that doesn't. And you would if I could do you right. 2, 3, 4. Because these are 4x4 rooms. Yep. Okay, I'm crazy. I'm just crazy. And we're out of the blocks. All right, wait for them to make more. All right, so build, construction, track. You're talking about track. No, actually, a track ramp north doesn't even have an exit, dude. That's not a thing. Like, you'll notice if you want a ramp going from north to south, you need NS. If you're just doing ramp north, that's not an actual... That's not a ramp. Like, I know it lets you do a ramp, but that's more of like either an end or a start point. That's not physically connecting. I don't think that that works. Like, straight up, if you were to do that, I would legit say north-south as the one to be doing. Like, the ones, like, where they're just ends, I don't have faith in. I do not have faith in that ramp. I did change it to millimeters. That way I don't look like a weird idiot American thinking centimeters is a small amount of distance. And the real question is, how do you tell which one's the bottom in that nonsense? Because when I did this, like in the old one, I had it going west to east. I just did that one, and it just auto did the correct top and bottom of it. Maybe you have to connect the top on an upper Z level? I don't know what makes it realize what is upper or what is lower. Yeah, they're bi-directional. There's no south-north ramp. Yeah, because there's only north-south. So, but my point is, though, how does it know which one's the bottom side of the ramp? I'm thinking you might need one connected a Z level up for it to know that that's the upper one. Because otherwise, how would it know? Like if I did a ramp in between two, how would it notice? Unless like I said like south to east, I told it to go east. You wouldn't do floor west east floor on the same Z level. Would that even work? That would just be like a little hill. I don't think that would work. All right, whose bed did we take away earlier? Yours. The Dyer Builders. Of course we did. What if it can actually transfer to multiple Z levels and it depends on the side and level you enter from? No. I'm gonna say no on that one. Part of what it just said was if you had it going south or whatever and it connected to two, it wouldn't go for either. So I think if you had a ramp west east, I don't think one ramp would work right. I don't think I would put them both through. I could be wrong. I mean, like, I've not tested that myself, but I don't think that would work. All right, so we need doors again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 doors. 7, 14, 21, 28 doors. It's not called stone, it's called rock. 7, 14, 21, 28. Oh. Right side, we're getting our building game on again just because of the sheer amount that we're getting. I think I don't want to do you. I have no clue what the hell. It wasn't working before with the now stealth ramp, but now it is. Bloody mine carts. Thanks for the help. Yeah, no. Like I said, admittedly, some of that stuff is a bit not obscure. Obscure is the wrong word. Difficult to understand on first read. Do any raids yet? I mean, the map itself we've gotten raided on, but in this stream, no, we have not yet gotten raided. Illusion. Obtuse, thank you. I swear I know words, guys. I swear. I get the grades and everything. I know all the best words. Everyone's always saying it. I've got the biggest words. Outer perimeter. Yep, right blocks again. Whatever, that's enough for me. And then the floor above them has already been set up, so I don't have to worry about that crap. Granted, I could free up blocks by demolishing the floor that I don't need. Why are some of you, like, injured? Is this not a hospital? You're active. Why do I have people who are injured and not being taken care of? Like, was this man never... Toseed. Toseed the Sutter. Z, health. Is there a search? I need a search. Toseed the Sutter. I don't even know where this man is. There's really no Toseed this, like, there's no way to, like, search here. Surprised. Survivalist, Sutter. Toseed the Sutter, where are you? Stonegraver, Sutter, Toseed. Trouble breathing. Yeah, you don't have a diagnosis or anything coming. Trouble breathing. That's it. Just, you now permanently have trouble breathing. But why didn't we take care of this? No, he's been taken care of. It's just, couldn't do anything to him. We're just waiting for him to slowly, hopefully heal on his own, I guess. Okay, Flim Flam, what is the do it button? I need information. I don't know what you mean. It's a Twitch pop-up. Yeah, right, give you the better rooms. That's right, a do it button in the middle of my stream. What the hell? Hold on, I don't know what that is. A do it button in the middle of my stream. No. There shouldn't be. What the hell is a do it button? Oh, the button's down below. Hold on, I'm getting an ad. Yeah. Hold on, I can't like look at it until I get past this advertisement. Hold on. I'm literally watching an advertisement for my stream on my own stream right now. Get out of the way. I don't care. For my stream on my own stream right now. Get out of the way. Oh, click the do it button, and then there's just a little thing you can click that says visible. Oh, click the do Wait, no. And then there's just a little thing you can click that says visible. Oh, it's probably because you have it full screen. Whenever you move the mouse, that's part of like the full screen button feature. So if you don't move your mouse, it goes away. It's probably because you have it full screen. Whenever you move the mouse, that's what are these? The full screen button feature. So if you don't move your mouse, I don't even know how to what? Oh, yeah, down below there are 3 buttons. Click it and then say visible, and it'll make that pop-up go away. And then it'll just be on the bottom now. 3 buttons. Click it and then say visible, and it'll make that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I didn't think that was on. That's what that is. I mentioned it earlier. I was trying to get that going. That shouldn't really be on right now. I think the text-to-speech would still work on it though. But when I get the key light in, what it was supposed to be is I was going to set up my hue lights, and then the viewers could control like the color and intensity of the lights behind me. That's what that was supposed to be. But the light thing is not implemented yet. An echo. Oh, yeah. That's because I was on my own stream. The echo should go away soon. If it doesn't go away, then let me know. It might mean you're crazy. I mean, I'm just saying it might mean you're crazy. Okay, so you're saying 3 here. No, you're the one that's wrong. What are you and why are you still there? I see it in normal mode, theater mode, and full screen mode. The little buttons are the big thing. Hey, So Snow, thank you so much for the follow. And if you are unaware, you can type in !dwarf and we'll name one of the dwarves after you. And I'll give you its description and everything. And then later on, you can type in the same command and it will let you know if you're... I bit my cheek. I bit my cheek. Oh, it'll let you know if you're still alive. And at some point, I will be a grown adult and not bite my own cheek. Oh. All right, so Sanctum Spirit Stone. There's a thing down below to turn off anything on the screen. Apparently that's an overlay, not a thing down below. I thought it was a thing down below. So at the bottom of the stream, there are like little buttons, and that's the settings. You could turn off any of those features. At least I didn't draw blood. I can't construct the solid grids. A bunch of them are floors because they're the roofs for the ones below. I can't construct a solid grid of walls. I would very much like to do that, but it won't let me. And Seth Army. Yeah, I think you died, dude. Seth Army wants Dwarf 13. All right, let's see who you got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, you're one of our masons. You're one of our builder dwarves. Never fear, and you're almost legendary already. Never fear, Seth Army. Your dwarf is here. Also, I heard fighting in there. Who was fighting? Someone's getting hunted. Okay. But you can still construct a solid grid, not filled, right? Oh, yeah. I could do all that. This is true. I could... Wait, no. Where the doors are, there's floor 2. These I could fill in, but I'm leaving them open because without a floor back here yet, I can't reach into these 3 rooms. That's why that's like that. Actually, this one should be filled in right now. This is literally, and that one I did wrong to begin with. I've done this way wrong. That needs to be open. That should have been left open. Those ones I think I did right. Yeah, no. No one is dumb enough to build like this. Never you fear, Flim Flam. All right, but yeah, hold on. Let me reload this and mute myself. I go to my channel. Come on, start playing. So I didn't hear back from you, so I don't know if you were able to figure out what I was talking about. But best or fortress. This is the big blue button. I don't know why it's quite there, and that's not what I wanted that to do. But if you, there's a little button down here, you just click that and you turn off visible and it makes it go away. And then the same could be said for sound alerts. I like how it's visible, but there's nothing there. I have no clue how or why that's not working. And you can even turn off the prime alert. That's really it. And someone died. Silk Road 1 just died. But why? Contorted in fear? No, you go away now. Do I have a... Who is that? Hold on. Silk Road 1. Yes, it is. Hold on. It's a custom profession. Hold on. I gotta kill him off. Yeah, alright. Yeah, no, I come up with custom names for a lot of the professions and or group them together so that when dwarves come in, I can see which ones I've sorted into a job and which ones I haven't. So Weaver's Guild is the collective name for all the people that do weaving. Spinning, weaving, clothes making, and like one more. You're right, I do have a ghost. Why do I have a ghost? You kill him? Can ghosts kill someone like that? I've never had a ghost actually kill someone. Spook them, maybe, but never kill. Where did I put my craft dwarf shops? You're a leather worker. Craft dwarf. Hopefully I have a slab. If they have a grudge against someone, I think they can scare them to death. Well, how fortuitous that I got to learn that. Oh, fantastic. Well, tell me who his grudge is if I look at him. And I don't even know why he's dead. I really... You would think if they have a grudge and they can scare someone to death, that they would leave upon doing so, like they finished their life's work. I know, right? Like, if you're gonna be doing this type of shit, at least do something useful. I need to see if someone's gonna engrave that. Yep, we have a slab. We're engraving one to that ghost now. We gotta get rid of him before he kills more people. How am I doing for our graves? Are any of them open? There's a tomb for that man. We only have one open though. What is it if it's wood? Casket? Give me 20 wooden caskets. Reminds me, start filling in this circle. And how are we doing down in the mining quarry? We're doing well. We'd be doing better, but we're doing well. As far as I know, it's not based on a grudge against specific, so for not being memorized. If it hasn't changed, just not scaring them to death, but physical damage. Gotcha. I did not even know that that ghost was alive and kicking to do that, but okay, game, yeah, just kill one of my dwarves. That's it's kind of a bit unnecessary. I'm not going to lie. Like that should not have happened that way. And as we're getting back in more regulars, I'm going to point out again that if any of you know what a Mafia game is or a werewolf game, if you pop on over to the Discord, I'm setting up a real-time Mafia, real-time werewolf game. And I only need, I don't know what the number is right now, but I only need 2 more people to join, but we can handle up to 68 people to do this. And I'm going to have it go like over the weeks and days and all that good jazz. The night phase, instead of being like 5 minutes long, will be like 9 in the morning to 9 in the afternoon, or the day phase. And then the night phase will be 9 in the evening to 9 in the morning. Things like that. So everyone has plenty of time to lie, plan, do all that good jazz. Time whenever you need to fit it into your normal work days. Like I said, just hop on over to the Discord. I don't have it restricted yet. Like I said, it can take up to 68 people, so I haven't had a need to restrict it yet. If and when we start getting it full, I might start restricting it to only regulars and then maybe only subscribers. But like I said, that's 68 people at the same time. We got plenty of room. And we have, right now, there are 4 text chat rooms for that. One is the only room that the players will be able to participate in. One of it is just me keeping a running count of all the active players, so everyone knows, and the active roles. And then one of them is where I'm going to narrate the story, so to speak. So as the werewolves, or later on there's vampires and actual mafia or whatever, kill people, it'll be a narrated story of, you know, with great disdain, you walked out and you find this man slit across the throat, things like that. So yeah, if that sounds interesting to you, stop on by the Discord. All right, now I'm assuming he's engraved it right now, because he was engraving the earth. So build, Alt S, put this slab over here. Memorial to what's his name? We'll get rid of that ghost. Was there one in here about the ghost fighting? No, that's them slaughtering the human. That sucks. Yeah, no, like I said, one of the ones, the chat box where I'm putting in like what roles are currently active, I'm also going to be putting in particularly what that role's rules are, as well as the announcement area. So everyone will know like what roles are active, what that role does, things like that. Because I've always liked the Mafia games, but they're always over too fast. I don't understand why it's like, oh, get this done in 5 minutes. Like, no. There's not enough time. People got work days. Things like that. And it requires everyone to be active at the same time, which is just crazy in my opinion. Just crazy. At least we're going to cover up that second barracks. Put that ghost to rest so he doesn't kill more of our dwarves. Has he been put to rest? He still hasn't been. Come on, put this man to rest. I don't want to deal with him. I don't want someone coming up and being like, your nose is ugly. I'm going to have to kill you. You have an ugly nose. Why don't you just end yourself? Why don't you join me on the other side? It's real fun. No. We're getting rid of these damn ghosts. I think there's Mafia in the game. Like, I think this thing includes like 90 bajillion roles. Eh. What happened to the music? Even if it hit the end of its playlist, it should have just defaulted to a different one. Is it just trying to load? What's going on? I'm seeing a blue bar fill. Hold on. Maybe it's just trying to load the song. This blue bar is like 99.999%. No, it had just stopped. There's got to be a key that I'm hitting that's stopping that occasionally. Settings. Is there like a shortcut list? I don't want you doing this. I do not want you... I'm not seeing a key that would be turning this off. I don't know what I'm doing that's making that stop every now and then. Alright, so who is doing this job? Bury the ghost. We have 34 haulers. Who has this? Someone has to be doing this job. Construct building, end of site slab. This guy there is doing it. Oh, he was almost. Oh, I just didn't see him. He was close. Oh, well. Okay, that one's on me. I just dawned on me. He's carrying a massive rock slab, like all the way across the map. Yeah, it's gonna take him a minute. All right. Food is going well. Yeah, food is going well. Drinks are going well. I'll need to start doing that seed watch thing, so I really don't need that many seeds kicking around, but whatever. Strawberries are growing, pump helmets. Hunters are hunting. Bedrooms are being made. I'm doing things like a moron. My favorite pastime, doing things like a moron. Actually, I can do this less like a moron. We can just connect from the wall to go out over here. I don't have to do like a massive loop all the way around. I can just fix this now. Sweet. The sweetness. All right. No. That one's wrong. This is how we get corners that I can't reach. That's how that happens right there. There you go. Let them build that. That's when dwarves are smart enough to use wheelbarrows for jobs like that. Yeah, right. I fucking win. No RimWorld Z levels for cool skyscrapers that house 500 colonists. No, you need the skyscrapers. This is mandatory. It is well known and mandatory that all dwarves should be in really, really tall buildings. Clearly, that's how that works. All right, back up top. How's the wood tree exclusion zone going? Well, it's kind of hard to make out what the hell things are, but yeah, it's going well. Get out of my way. I want none of you, for as far as I can see, blocking my catapult shots. What are these lyrics? I keep hearing him say, "Put your name on my pencil case." Is that a euphemism? I feel like that's a euphemism. Put your name on my pencil case. What the fuck? It's not a thing normal people say. I'm just gonna make that clear. All right, that'll get some dwarves busy cutting down the trees and building in their places. Bedrooms are getting done, and I have doors to install. That is the thing that's always gotten me on RimWorld, though. That it's just like it's one Z level, so like I'm always trying to plan around people being able to do multiple Z levels, and that's just never a thing. There you go, Sarah. Welcome to the stream. All right, so these are gonna. I need to fix one of the walls. How's your week been, Go Sarah? Has it been filled with plenty of laughter? Has it given you the chuckles? Work, work, and work. Yeah, no. Can't handle the pure level of autism that Dwarf brings to even the... With the combined power of the weaponized autism of the internet, we can Dwarf Fortress. Mine's been going fine. Luckily, I'm between semesters right now. So most of my work has just been behind the scenes things, setting up this and playing around what to do for that type of shit. All right, there we go. Ghost is gone. I legit kind of half worry what's gonna happen, like when I have to go out of school and then back into like a regular workforce again. Like on one hand, at one point, you know, I was always like, well, I was in the military, so I'm used to embracing the suck. But now I'm about to like have 3 or 4 years of school afterwards, where it's school, which is just so little consequence compared to the military. I can see some of the students freaking out. They're like, oh my God, what am I going to get on this thing? It's like, what's your grade so far? Oh, I got a B so far. And I'm like, well, you can't fail. Yeah, but what if I don't do good? I'm like, who cares? You cannot fail. You can literally not take this test and still pass. Yeah, but, oh my God. I'm sorry. Literally not worried right now. You can get a work where you can work from home, then you're set. Yeah, right? No, unfortunately, that's probably not likely to happen, because, like, I looked into it way back when. One of the easiest things to be doing, also, I gotta melt down more copper bars. Stocks. Hold on. Don't forbid. Melt. Melt all the copper arrows. I don't care how many we get out of this. Copper battle axe. It's on inventory. We have a lot of copper bolts. Forbidden melting. And they're already set to melting. Why aren't we melting? Melt. Now, as I was saying, though, I'm probably gonna have to end up going into like some type of government job, because the 6 years in the military still counts as a federal employee, basically. So if you just want to add the times together to get better rates, like, I'd probably get more out of doing a government job than a not government job. That is the real trick, though. Like, that's the big thing with like stocks and shit like that. Is like, even when there's something that's like simple and everyone agrees like, oh, this is simple, it's always a matter of like the rate of return. So if I have $100 I can put into something that's guaranteed to get me 1 cent a day, which is a crazy high amount. I'm just using this as an example. I'm still only going to make $1 after 100 days. Whereas somebody who could afford to do like $1 million is going to be making more money than anyone, just because of how much they're willing to like put it. Like, even when it's something guaranteed, you're never going to be able to compete. That's like the shitty thing. You got to find something where you can start competing before people know it's a competition. That's like with the money that wasn't real money, Bitcoin and stuff. Yeah, it was real smart, like, at the beginning, if you had the resources and money to get into it way early. Then at the end, it was, like, really not even capable of working unless you had tons of money to get into it. And now the whole bubble is busted. So now it's kind of almost pointless to get into it. But a lot of people who were like way back at the beginning, able to get in before it popped, made a lot of money. But by the time it became like well known that that was the thing to make money, you couldn't make money in it unless you had tens of thousands of dollars to sink into it to make the money. So it's crazy. Crazy space hack source currency. I mean, yeah, kind of basically. The real thing that gets me though is that there's a bunch of people that like from the beginning were like, that can't last. This can't last. You know, you shouldn't do that. It can't last. Because they recognize what was going to happen. However, if those people who basically knew competition was afoot had done it from the beginning, then they would have made money. Like, those are the ones that got me. Like, they knew exactly what was going to happen. They're like, oh, it's going to collapse at some point. It's going to get really high and then collapse. Well, then shit, put some money in now. Get the money when, like, you are capable of identifying what's going to happen and then get out before it happens. Like, I don't know what the problem was. Yeah, oh. Yeah, no, some of those stories were like someone had like 1,000 Bitcoins way back when and they spent it on one pizza. Really, what gets me on that is the companies. The companies that were like, yeah, we accept Bitcoin. And it's like, yeah, they're making it a real coin. No, they're not. No, they're not. Because they knew coin was going to become big. So they were accepting your coins when it wasn't big so that they could sell it off later for money. That's all the companies were doing. They were never under the idea that was going to become a legitimate currency. All they were doing is just like, oh, look at these poor saps. I can get all the coins from them for cheap. And then like a year later, they sold for like 19,000 times what that pizza was worth. Easy in, easy out. Oh, like he lost the coins. That's gotta suck. It's like, yo, you would hear some like crazy stupid stories about like I'm trying to remember what the group is called. The people who do security at the airports. It's not NSA. It's not NSA. It is our the TSA. The TSA people trying to get some of that money and like just being dumb about it. There was a TSA guy who literally tried to confiscate someone's bags and shit. Like, no, we're taking this. You're doing illegal shit. And the guy was like, what are you talking about? And the TSA guy said, well, you can only carry so much money through an airport internationally. And he was like, yeah. And the dude was like, I saw a Bitcoin in your bag. This is a video. You can look it up. It's on YouTube. And the guy is like, what? He's like, yeah, we saw a Bitcoin in your bag. No, you didn't. Oh, no, we did. We're trained in this. We saw a Bitcoin in your bag. Can you tell me what a Bitcoin looks like? Because you're blowing my mind right now. Yeah. Dude, straight face looking at him like, no, we saw Bitcoin in there. And you can't bring that much money through customs. I did? What are you talking about? We're trained in this. We're trained in recognizing the Bitcoin. Now, I think the real thing is, one, either they were clearly lying, or two, and much funnier, someone else was lying and sold the TSA a class on identifying the Bitcoin. And I'm hoping it's the second one. Just because, God, that guy is a genius. Selling to the TSA, I'm going to teach your guys how to identify the Bitcoin. What? Because, I mean, if it's just that guy was lying, that's funny. The guy's an idiot, but that's like average stupidity. I want to hear about like the massive stupidity where a government organization paid tons of money to train its users on how to identify the Bitcoin. That'd be great. This bag is infested with Smurfs. No, like, let me make this clear. Like, if you look at the video, I'm not doing the video justice. The guy's describing a coin. Like, there's literally nothing in this man's bag but clothing. And this is like way back when the Bitcoin started to like first really get big. It's not like I identified a Bitcoin miner or a hard drive. He's like, yeah, you had a bunch of Bitcoins in there. Like, he's talking like it's a series of collective commemorative coins. I am not doing it justice. I am paraphrasing. You have to see it. What this man is describing is not real, or at least it was not real when he was talking about it. But yeah, is this man trained in identifying hashes? No. Straight up, he's like, no, we saw the coins in there. What? Yeah, you have a collection of Bitcoins in there. Like it's a Scrooge McDuck bag or something. Like, what are you talking about? And this man would not listen to reason. The other dude was trying to tell him, like, you must have gotten confused, you're mistaken. And he was like, no, we're trained in this. You have the Bitcoins. If you say so, dude. I didn't know I had the Bitcoins. Yeah, I know, they steal a lot of shit. Like, the goofy thing is, like, whenever they tell people to, you know, if you want them to not break your lock, like a bunch of crazy assholes, you gotta get the authorized TSA lock so that they have a key to open that lock. The TSA lock is a standard that was based around, like, the 7 most common key types in, like, the 1900s. And it's really like the shittiest locks available. That's what a TSA lock standard is. It was like it had 3 pins. It's like the toy key. Like, okay. And then people are actually buying this TSA branded lock. Okay, I guess. Sure. I'm just gonna do this. Okay, you can access over here. Why is no one building over here? Those are walls, not floors. And that was another wall again, wasn't it? Alright, it's a Mert Man. Let's start the floor. They're shitty so they can keep selling TSA pre-check. Yo, basically. Not gonna lie though. Not gonna lie. I'd like, fuck it. I just pay the money to get through that shit. I don't wanna sit there for hours dealing with people that have failed every single test. Not once have they been tested by a third-party company to see whether or not, like, they could catch a bomb or drugs or something. Not once have they passed. They fail. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating. They might have passed once. But they fail so much. Yeah. Just go crazy and, like, sell a product for your friends to make money.